I'm running from Cairns to Melbourne, so very excited. This is day one and it's a massive journey. We want to raise $60,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah, they're an amazing charity that helps sick children or children suffering a critical illness achieve their number one wish. And for me, nothing makes me happier than helping others achieve their dreams. So to be able to support them, very, very special. There's so many charities out there, but I think for me, there's nothing that makes me happier than helping people achieve their dreams. I think it all started when I lost a friend and teammate playing footy back in 2016. Taught me that life is precious, and while we're here, we must chase our dreams. We must do the things we love, spend time with people we love. And for me, what I love to do is running. I'm good at it, and I think if you are strong at something, you love something, then why not use it to help others? So through me chasing my dream, I'll be helping sick children to achieve theirs. In about 4 years of training, so a number of events in the lead up to this, including 50 marathons in 50 days in 2019 back in Melbourne, and yeah, a number of 24-hour runs and things like that. So it's been a big journey, but to be here now, very exciting. We're looking at doing it in 60 days. So the campaign's called 60 for 60 for 60. And what that means is 60 kilometres of running on average per day for 60 days to raise $60,000 for Make-A-Wish. Look, it's my first time in Cairns. I've loved it here. I think the heat has been a bit of a wake-up call. I trained as much as I could in the heat at home, but obviously in Melbourne it's nothing like this. So the plan is not to hit 60 kilometres on the dot every single day. Some days we'll do less, and then when we get closer to Melbourne, 70 to 80 kilometre days. So what tends to happen is a lot of people think that as you go further and further, you get more fatigued. But I've found, especially through doing the 50 marathons in 50 days, you get stronger as you go. Your body adapts, and so our plan will be 50 to 60 Ks at the start per day, and then build 70 to 80 towards the end when it gets a little bit cooler, closer to Melbourne. If people can head to runforwishes.com.au, there's a link to donate directly to Make-A-Wish there. If you're in Cairns and you see us running along, we have a QR code on the side of the motorhome as well, which will take you straight to that page. Well, look, I expect to be strong enough to complete it. As I said, 4.5 years of training. I feel like I'm ready for something this big. It's obviously my biggest feat to date, but I feel like we can raise that $60,000. There's so many charities out there, but I think so many people are inspired by young people getting out and chasing their dreams. And if you can connect that to a really important cause, such as helping other children suffering a critical illness to achieve their dream, then that is, really empowering to others. And so I hope that we can hit that fundraising goal whilst also raising awareness to chasing your dreams, and that life is precious, and inspiring people watching this to go after their dreams as well. Yeah, look, there's a lot of things that you need to rely on. I think one thing that I've found very powerful in the past, and something that I'll use throughout this run as well, is writing down a list of all of my reasons why. And so on top of that list is raising money, the $60,000 for Make-A-Wish. I've been through meeting Make-A-Wish families, or having the ability to have a conversation with them on the phone, on Zoom, those sorts of things, really seeing the impact of what happens when a wish is realised. And not just on that child, but also on their families. So we'll be thinking about that. I think there's so many Make-A-Wish families out there doing it a lot tougher than I am. A little bit of physical pain out on the road is nothing compared to the journey that some of these families go through. Absolutely. I think that they're the sorts of things you need to think about, because it's very easy to say, oh, we'll be all right on day one, but we've got another 59 days to go, and it's a long straight road. A lot of it until we get down to sort of Sunshine Coast is just the Bruce Highway. So it's going to be a journey, but thinking about those sorts of things will really get me through it. Day one, we've done 16.5 Ks so far.
So my role is just sort of keeping the vibes up in the motorhome. So coordinating the daily tasks, so food, camping where we camp. We've got a good team where we've got the logistics team and physio, so they're doing some great work as well. Just making sure all Sean has to worry about is just the running. Yeah, so we used to play footy together out at Vermont, how it is, the friendship sort of blossoms from there. Yeah, we're definitely getting to know each other really well in the motorhome. But we've had a few trial runs where we've tested how this goes in the confined space, and so far so good. Super proud to know someone like Sean. It's quite amazing seeing someone create communities all across Australia and have such a large impact. It's just so inspiring seeing the effect he has on the community.